What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tyler Hot Drops Gets Headshots or Gets Headshotted, depending on how lucky I am with random number generation with the loot. So, I have something new and I want to share with you guys. This chair cushion. I it has a little hole cut out of it right here. Kind of looks like a toilet seat, but apparently your butt goes here and here, and right here, this little cutout thing is supposed to be where the end of your tailbone is. I believe it's called the coccyx, your tailbone, bottom of your spine, and it's supposed to allow you to sit and have your butt pretty much rest here and here and not compress your spine so that you're able to sit for long periods of time. And yeah, long periods of time and be comfortable. So I'm going to try this thing out. And, oh, that's nice. I have one of these ultra modern chairs right here, this mid-century chair here, and it's not very comfortable. It looks good, but God, that cushion still feels so nice. Well, Harsh, YouTube, I love you very much. Back at you. Manav, thanks for being a moderator. Encore Gaming, thanks for showing up and being part of the community. I appreciate it very much. And Delta Gaming, I see you too, buddy. I see you. Thank you very much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up with some Team Deathmatch. Delta Gaming, thanks for joining my community. I appreciate you very much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up with some Team Deathmatch, and after that I'm going to start showing some of my submissions to Devil Empire Gaming in my series called Rate My PUBG Mobile Gameplay. And we're going to watch a couple of submissions of people who submitted their gameplay video and break it down, rate it, and see how we can learn from it and how we can improve.
Team
and
match,
by the way,
let's go.
The winner of the contest, whoever submits the best gameplay of this season, gets a free Elite Royale Pass, and second place gets a regular Royale Pass. We already showed 2 videos yesterday. Really good entrance.
The blue team has scored for the first time!
And I'm looking forward to breaking down some more. So we'll break down more videos right after this game.
Oh!
And I have the M16, not ideal. So yeah, right after this video, we're gonna break down. Right after this match, we're gonna break down some more gameplay, just like we did yesterday. And Devil, I see you. I really appreciate your support, Devil.
Reloading!
All right, let's switch out to something better than an M16. How about a weapon that actually fires up? So yeah, stick around after this TDM, guys. I'm going to show another video submission of a guy who submitted to Devil and I's Rate My Gameplay. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to show it right now. Yash, love back at you, buddy. I'm going to show it right now. So let's do this. I'm going to queue up a video of Rate My PUBG Mobile Gameplay. And we're going to get after it. Alright. So, one thing I have to say is I really appreciate the fact that everybody was so brave to submit their gameplay footage to this contest, because it's not easy. It certainly is not easy to put yourself out there, to have your gameplay rated by other people. It's almost as scary for people as public speaking. I think that's one of the biggest fears that humans have is public speaking. It's right up there with the fear of death. So yeah, And I'm going to queue this one up. All right. All right. So this game right here, this is from Swarav Mishra. Please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry, I'm a silly American. And us Americans are not particularly great with names that don't sound like Bob or Steve or Mike or Kevin. Because we're Americans and we're silly and stupid like that. But anyway, let's watch this game. Let's rate it up. I'm going to skip a little bit forward to where it was. Alright, so
Attack
we're
the mark.
stopping at Nova Perone crates. This looks like a squad match. First and foremost, I like the fact that he lands together with his team. You'd be amazed how many people play and they don't land with their team.
I need a weapon.
Yeah, and he got his guns right away. First order of business whenever you hot drop is find guns, period. More important than vests, more important than backpacks, anything else, find a gun. So yeah, his teammates are all looting pretty much near each other. Apparently one guy didn't come into game, but that's okay. Easy kill. Two easy kills, nice. Picked off the guy trying to swim to shore. Probably a guy who was AFK during the flight path. Got him anyway.
I got supplies.
So I like the fact that, yeah, easy kill. I like the fact that he's running with his guns in his hand. A lot of people have the habit of running without the gun in his hands, run a little bit faster. Like right now, as soon as I say that, he puts his gun away. You always want to have your gun in your hand, simply because you never know if there's any one of these crates or if there's a snake, someone behind you. You always want to make sure that if you're in a fight that you weren't expected to take, you have a weapon in your hand you can actually fight back. I can't tell you how many times I've been killed running around without my gun in my hand because I wanted to go a little bit faster, and it was a fight that I could have won. The loot on these crates used to be a lot better. This used to be a really big hot drop, but not so much now. I like how when he takes his painkillers, he's actually inside a shed or a building instead of out in the open, which minimizes the risk of him obviously getting shot and killed. That's my big thing. I mean, my big thing is not dying. And I know it sounds funny, but killing other players is the easy part. The hard part is killing people without putting yourself in a position of getting killed by them or someone else you don't see. Alright. team's still sticking relatively close together. The whole team's maybe 80 meters apart at most, which is good. So right now it looks like he's done with looting. He's just checking to see if there's anybody in these buildings here. Again, run with your gun, homie. Put your gun in your hand if you're going to run around, because you never know. This seems to be the single most common thing that I see people do after reviewing some of these videos. Pretty much in the center of the zone. Teammates taking a sweet time getting to the car. Usually there's always one person
Watch out!
straggling.
Watch out!
Hey, what's up, Toxic? Hey, what's up, Secret? Thanks
On
for
me!
watching this game. Watching this show.
On me!
Mohammed, welcome back.
On
buddy.
me!
So yeah, nice. The team's sticking together. So right now it's impossible to know if the circle's going to stay on the small island, the military base island, or if it's going to go to the big island. But the odds are it's probably going to go to the big island.
Watch
I like
out!
how we just used the scope to
Mark
make
the
sure there's no
location.
one else bridge camping them.
Let's go!
Now, are they going to bridge camp or are they going to go across the bridge? It's hard to tell. It looks like they're just going to go across.
Marked a location.
Easy kill. Good job. Couple easy kills. Somebody inside the building. Let's see how they handle this. Good job. I like how he crouched to shoot. Crouching to shoot allows you to A, make yourself a smaller target, and B, it lowers your recoil. Something I wish I did a lot more.
Guns be with us.
Let's see that again. Watch how he just crouched down to shoot. Makes the reticle a little bit smaller. Makes his shots more accurate. Makes him a harder target. That's something I don't do, and it's something I wish I did more of. Good job.
Guns be with us.
Teammates bringing the car up. Nice. That way the whole team doesn't have to run back to the car. Ideally, should have taken that energy drink in the car, but if he's driving, then I understand. There's a squad approaching behind him. I don't know if they saw that. Looks like that squad that was approaching behind him was a different direction. So far, pretty good gameplay. 43 players left alive, 5 kills. It's a potential 10-kill game for him. And his team is sticking together. They're communicating. Good stuff. Player outside the building. See how he handles it. See that again. So again, he does this beautiful thing where he crouches when he fires. Let's watch that one more time. I will say this. Ideally, you want to crash the building so that you have a hard time, so the enemies have a hard time shooting you as you approach. But there's this concrete wall here which prevents them from crashing the building. So they did the next best thing. They drove a little bit past the building, so this way the enemy didn't have the chance to shoot him from this little house right here. So they drove past the building's line of sight, which is really smart. So watch this engagement. See how he's crouched right there? That's beautiful. He's a smaller target. Meanwhile, he's able to put his crosshairs right on the enemy while he's a smaller target. And his shots are much more accurate because your shots are accurate when you crouch. Good stuff. He does this automatically. Gets the easy kill again. Enemy approaching. Wasn't able to get a knock, but no worries. He's adjusting his settings in the middle of a gunfight. I love it. I mean, he got away with it, but
I'm hit! Help!
you might want to wait till like after a gunfight to adjust your settings. He's got really good aim. Yeah, the only thing he might have done differently is that the enemy that was over here, the enemy that was in the U.S. that got out, and he was shooting at him with the DP-28. He did his beautiful crouch fire thing again, but the DP-28 is a unique weapon that it has bipods on the front, so that if he, instead of just crouching, if he laid prone and fired, his shots would have been more accurate. But it doesn't matter because he ended up getting the kill anyway. But just something to think about. The DP-28, you can be much more accurate if you just lay down and shoot. But it worked because he's looting the guy's box, which means the guy's dead. And so was that US.
I'm out. Need ammo.
Okay, so they're out of zone and they're going a little bit further out.
It
They're
smells really bad down here.
Probably gatekeeping. But at this point, with 20 people left on the
Go ahead. I'll look for a vehicle.
17 enemies left. At this point, I would rotate into zone and play for position. Anish, thank you very much for liking the stream. I see you, buddy. Thank you. Dude, okay, stop right there. This is something I see over and over and over again.
The safe zone.
They left the Mark 14 in the crate. So there's the new 7.62 machine gun. That's a submachine gun that's in the game. The name escapes me. But the Mark 14 is the best gun in the game. It's not even up for argument. The Mark 14 does more damage than any other weapon that's able to fire automatically in the game. Period. It's not even close. A Mark 14 with a full extended magazine, you could knock an entire squad without reloading, assuming you hit every single shot. In full level 2 vest with the Mark 14. And they left it in the crate. Don't leave the Mark 14 in the crate. Pick it up, use it. It's a great weapon. Obviously better than a DP-28. But
Head to the safe zone.
alright. 15 enemies left alive. Let's see if they can flush this off.
Wait. Marked a location.
Back across the bridge of death again? No? It's funny, those hay bales in the PC version of the game, you can drive right through them in the PC version of PUBG. But in PUBG Mobile, they're like solid brick walls.
Marked a location.
Oh, I see. Take the switch. Now they're just hunting for enemies at this point. Killer aim. He's got amazing aim. So yeah, he's he's gifted with really good aim. The only thing I recommend is that they're going to be looting in an open field like this. Obviously, drop
I'm
the
out.
smoke.
Need ammo.
Smokes are your best friend, so you just don't get shot or third-partied or whatever from a distance.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to drop a smoke whenever you loot out the open.
Marked a
Make it a
location.
habit. It's always best practice. I mean, best practice is pretty simple. Even though it didn't matter, there wasn't anybody shooting at them, you never know. You do the best practice when it doesn't matter, so that when it does matter, you don't have to think about it, you just do it automatically. And dropping a smoke in an open field whenever you loot, that's just best practice. Third parties are a big reason why even very good squads get wiped. Kills, 12 players left on the board besides the squad. Let's see how this finishes up. Circle is pretty
Marked a
big,
location. Watch out! Watch out!
This squad combined probably has well over 20 kills. They have probably taken out 25% of the
Watch
lobby
out!
already.
Watch out! Watch out!
I don't know what that guy was doing, sneaking out the middle of the field.
Excellent work!
Yeah. Right now they should have a smoke drop. Just make a habit of it. Is he showing us his sensitivity? Yeah, all that stuff he could be doing, adjusting his sensitivity and taking his drink, all that stuff he could have been doing in the backseat of the US. Just little things like that. But overall, the gameplay is excellent. Very passive lobby. This must be at a higher tier because it's the only rate that explains why the lobby is passive and
location.
no one else wants to fight this squad. Higher tier lobbies, people tend to fight to save rank. They fight not to lose, they don't play to win. So they're pretty far out of zone. I think they should focus about getting back in zone because at this point of the game, everyone else in the circle so small is probably in zone already. And I'm amazed that nobody's bridge camping. I spoke too soon. Full squad ahead. Okay, so I'm going to stop this right here. So they did something that was really, really, really smart as a squad. Not just as an individual of Suave Mishra's gameplay, but as a squad. I'm going to back this up a little bit. This is why, in the final circles, if you can take two separate vehicles as a squad, you always do so. Because if, God forbid, if you're driving across a bridge or an open field and it's endgame, and there's a bridge camper or something like that, or an ambush, your entire squad can be wiped if you're in one vehicle. If you look right now over here, you notice that one of his teammates is just flat out killed because he was in the other vehicle. Another one is knocked, but the fact that they were in two separate vehicles means that the whole squad didn't get wiped in the ambush. So I'll just play this back a little bit. You see what I mean? Look, two separate vehicles. So if there is a bridge camp and an ambush coming up, the first vehicle will be affected, but it gives him the chance. It gives him the chance to survive if his teammates get hit or attacked in the bridge camp. So note to you guys, if you can drive two separate vehicles as a squad, or even three different vehicles or four different vehicles, do that. Drive together, stay together. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you have a chance to take more than one vehicle, always do it so you don't get squad wiped in one vehicle. The fact that he's still alive while his teammates are knocked or killed, that's a good benefit of the fact of them driving in more than one vehicle or separate vehicles. So that's a smart play. He's got really good game sense. like the fact that he dropped off the bridge. Okay, so another thing. Whenever you're in an ambush, there is a term called being caught on the X. The X is the mark on the ground where all the enemies are focusing their fire on in an ambush. And the bridge camp is the perfect ambush. So what he did was he was fighting. He was on the X. That's basically the place where you are in the crosshairs of all your enemies. He got knocked. He took himself off the X by dropping himself off the bridge, which is smart. So he's on the X. He's on the X, meaning all the enemies have him in his crosshairs. And he's going to take himself off the X. Very smart. At least this gives him a chance to get revived by number one if number one decides to come back. And yeah, number one just never came back for him. But overall, good gameplay. Very good gameplay indeed. So, here's what I liked about this. This guy has extremely good gunfighting mechanics. He crouches and fires at the same time, jiggles back and forth to make him a hard target as he's crouched, which also allows him to actually be a lot more accurate. He plays together with his squad a lot, meaning he doesn't wander off or drift or go on his own or be John Rambo. He always plays with the squad, so if he is knocked, he can get backed up and get picked back up again. If a teammate is knocked, he can get his teammate back up again. He obviously understands the power of driving past a building if you're going to assault it. These buildings that have like fences or concrete walls, you can't drive into it. The idea is if you want to assault a building, you want to crash into it so that the enemies, maybe on the second story, don't have a chance to shoot down and stop you from approaching. The one instance where they assaulted the building, they drove past it so the enemies couldn't shoot it. You're out of the enemy's line of sight, and then they ran back up to the building. So that's three things he did extremely well. And the last thing they did really well, or the second to last thing they did really well, is in the end game when they were going across the bridge. This is really important, a really key takeaway. They drove in two different vehicles. If they drove across the bridge in one vehicle, they could have easily been squad wiped. Just like that, game is over. But the fact that they drove in two different vehicles across the bridge, they did get bridge camp, but they did not get squad wiped. Only the people in the first vehicle ended up getting knocked or killed, but he was in the second vehicle, so he was perfectly fine. Another thing he did extremely well is during that ambush, he was on the X. He was on pretty much the deadly ground where all the enemies were focusing their crosshairs on him. And when he was knocked, he got himself off the X by falling off the bridge, so he was no longer in the danger zone. So that was really smart also. The only downside, I would say, and this is a nitpick that pretty much every video that we've reviewed so far, is that he has a habit of running without his gun in his hand. It's a bad habit. It really is. You never know if there's a snake or there's someone hiding in a crate or a window or whatever. And it takes just that much longer. Sometimes when whoever wins or loses and dies in a gunfight, whoever wins or whoever gets sent back to the lobby is determined by just milliseconds. And trying to equip your gun while you're being shot at, then aiming and then firing back. That's just a bad disadvantage you don't want to be in. So unless you are in the blue zone, trying to run in the zone, and you're putting your gun away so you run faster, that's one thing. But otherwise, if you're not in danger and there's no blue zone around, never run around the game or the map without a gun in your hand. But all in all, this gameplay, I'm going to give this guy an S tier. That's better than A+. So I think this guy's the guy to beat so far. His aim and his accuracy is just flat out amazing. Yeah, and I think he ended up with like 13 or 14 kills. Not bad. So, Swarov Mishra, please forgive me for mispronouncing your name. You are the guy to beat this season so far. S+, good job. Thanks for sharing. And let me get this back to my iPad. My iPad is dead. I killed my iPad. So, guys, there is a week left in this Royale Pass season. Each Rate My PUBG Mobile game season lasts as long as the Royale Pass. There's still plenty of time to send in your gameplay. The gameplay link is ratemypubggame@gmail.com. Ratemypubggame@gmail.com. And Devil Empire and I will review it. And we're going to give, again, an Elite Royale Pass to the first place winner. And we're going to give a Royale Pass to the second place finisher. But yeah, so far the submissions we've gotten this season are extremely good. I mean, there's a lot of talented players. Every single one of the people's gameplay videos I've submitted so far, I've learned something from personally. And they're all better than I am. Which is great. You only learn from people who are better than you. That's not true. I mean, you can learn from people who make mistakes, and who aren't particularly good. But I like watching people who are better than me, so I can grow and aspire. But this is really good stuff. Really good stuff indeed. But yeah, so let's do this. Let's continue with the Rate My PUBG mobile game tomorrow. But all you have to do is this. It's pretty simple. Record your entire game from beginning, middle to end. We do not want edited videos. No edits whatsoever. No montages. No highlight reels. Record your entire game unedited from beginning, middle to end. Upload your video to your YouTube channel. Mark the video as unlisted. And send the link to Devil Empire and me at ratemypubggame@gmail.com. And me and Devil will review it. I like reviewing things live on my live stream so that we can all watch them together. And yeah, we'll learn. We'll learn and grow together as a community. And Muhammad, thank you very much for coming back to the stream. It's me, Scope. Thank you very much. Love you too. I see you, buddy. Hey, thanks for the follow, host 00321. Thank you very much for following me. I appreciate it. Hey, Kuldeep Singh. So, I am playing on a iPad Pro, so I'm not playing on an Android. But just so you know, I do have an Android phone that I do sometimes play on, and I just use the default settings. The default settings for medium. And that's it. For my sensitivity, that is. I think you're asking about my sensitivities. I just use medium. But that's me personally. Here's a cool thing. You can go into your sensitivity and you can adjust your sensitivity, customize it for each individual gun. And this is really, really, really helpful. For example, if you have two assault rifles, for example, the M416 and the AK, they have completely different recoil profiles. The M416 is like a freaking laser beam, where the AK-47 is pretty hard to control. The horizontal recoil is a little unpredictable after the fifth bullet. It kind of goes all over the place. You can adjust the recoil. You can go into your settings. So go into Training Ground, Kuldeep Singh. Go into Training Ground. Adjust your settings for your M416. Save it, and then you can go back and you can adjust the settings for your AK-47. And save that too. And I think if you have the settings separated for the two most common assault rifles, the AK-47 and the M416, that'll put you in good standing. As far as the SMGs, the SMGs are pretty much laser beams. You really don't have to mess with the recoil with that. The UMP just shoots exactly where you want it to go with no recoil. Same thing with the micro Uzi. So don't worry too much about that. But the AK-47 and the M416, you want to adjust the recoil patterns for both those separately. As far as hey Poppy, thanks very much. I appreciate you. As far as the sniper rifles, the bolt actions, the sensitivity, you probably want a little bit lower sensitivity for 8x scope, so that you can adjust it and be more accurate instead of it going all over the place. So I like lower sensitivity for my 8x scope. If you use the Mark 14, which I think is the best, DMR in the game by far, you might want to adjust the sensitivity specifically for the Mark 14 in full auto. That is, if you go into training ground. Kirk Caesar, thank you very much for liking the stream. Love you, buddy. I see you. But yeah, Muhammad, I appreciate you finding this entertaining. Thank you. But yeah, Cool Lip Sing, just yeah, go into the training ground and work on your sensitivity and save them and customize your sensitivity. So enough of me yapping. I hope you guys found that entertaining. I'm gonna review another player's gameplay tomorrow. I'm gonna start off the stream with that every day for the next couple of days until the season is over. But yeah, let's do this. Let's jump into an arena. Let's see if any of my buddies are online that want to play. Let's see what happens. All right. So this will be my warm-up game. I might as well be like the cool kids and put on this darn X suit because I spent so much time on the darn thing. I might as well use it. Here we go. No problem, Cool Dep. I really appreciate the fact that you're part of the community. And I appreciate everybody who's watching. So, look, I'll say this right now. I am not the best player in the world. I'm not a pro. I'm not using like 10-finger claw. I don't do 360 no-scope. But what I can tell you is this. I've been playing the game since Season 2. I've picked Conqueror both in squad and solo, and I was the #1 player in North America for survival. #1. And I was #4 overall back in Season 6, which I know, yes, is a long time ago, and players are a lot better now, obviously. It's a lot harder to get now. But the fundamentals are the same. I know how to survive. I know how to make sure that I get to the
Let's
go. And I'm hoping I can share a little bit of what I picked up in this game with you guys, and we can all make each other a little bit better. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And why do I have an M16?
First point for the red team.
All right, let's get out of this M16. There we go. Wow, my team is getting destroyed.
Killing spree for the red team. The red team is unstoppable. Reloading. Kill. Cover me.
Wow. These guys are picking us off.
Target down. Reloading.
Okay, at least we're back on the board again. I got sandwiched. No worries. This is my warm-up game.
Nice shot.
Free fire.
Clear.
Free fire again.
Reloading. Enemy down. Cover me.
Seems like it takes a lot of my bullets to kill
Killing
the enemy.
spree for the red
But,
team. The
they can
red
just
team
breathe on me with that
in
breath
the
and I
lead.
die.
Expired.
Yeah, my team is pretty passive right now. The fact that we're fighting literally at our base. So my goal basically...
The red team is unstoppable!
My goal basically is to get 10 kills. And I'll be properly warmed up.
Nice shot! Reloading! No mercy!
I'll start reading chat again in a moment. I'm in my try-hard mode right now.
Expired!
Shot in the back.
The red team is unstoppable!
Yeah.
No mercy!
So I got my
Killing spree for the red team!
Be careful. You're losing the game.
The red team is heading to a perfect win!
So I got my 10 kills. I at least did my part.
Clear! Reloading!
Red team victory.
GG. Alright, so that was pretty funny. I got more kills than my entire team combined. Twice as many kills as my entire team combined. Alright, I'm warmed up. Alright, let me start reading some more of these comments. Hey Salmon, no, I'm not interested in buying subscribers. Thank you for the offer, but no thank you. Looks like my buddy is not responding, so I'll kick him out. Alright, so I'm going to do... Alright, so I'm going to do good old-fashioned sweaty hot drop. Looks like it'll be mid-steam. I have no idea where number 4 is dropping. But I'm dropping mid-steam. Hey, Cool D, thank you very much for the subscribe. I appreciate it. See you, buddy. I see you. And Cool Deep Singh, let's read your message. If you are a YouTuber, you need to focus more on entertainment, but if you are an esports player, you will have to focus more on gameplay at the same time. Yeah, I'm definitely not a pro esports player. I'm just a regular guy having fun. I will be the first one to tell you that I am not skilled enough, nor do I have the desire to be an esports player, because that's like practicing 8 hours a day, basically having no time to do anything else but practice. And for me, I play PUBG Mobile because it's fun. When it gets to the point where it's a job, it's not fun anymore. Alright, so there's someone else on the roof. Let's see if we can find the gun before he does. Nope. I'm getting the heck off the roof. So, what I'm trying to do, Cool Deep, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make this channel where, one, first and foremost, you're right, entertain people. And also, be a place that's a non-toxic environment where we can all grow together and improve together. You know, that's why I have a whole bunch of guides in my shorts, little things that I picked up and learned over the years to make me a better player. Yeah. You are correct. Alright, I'm switching this off with my AK. My god, this reload is forever. Alright. Probably these guys still on the roof. Nice. I think I have every 7.62 bullet known to man. I like to open the door and wait before I go in so I don't get blasted. Just like that. I tried to be slick. It didn't work. Oh well, GG. So yeah, as I was saying, I like to open the door before I go in and just wait a second so I don't get blasted if there's someone on the other side of the door, but I ended up dying anyway. Hey Saffron Slap, thank you very much for being an active subscriber in my channel. I appreciate you. I'm going to confess that I did not realize I was queuing up for a classic mode match. Yeah, that was funny. I got killed like right off the bat. All right, let's all jump together, guys.
Let's fight together. Let's go!
I love the way this car sounds. It's worth it just for this. Yeah, I did that because I was trying to get the ammo from the other gun. I wanted to get as much 7.62 as possible. Yeah, I swap guns like that because I try to cannibalize as much ammo as possible. Alright, on the roof. Looking for a gun. No one else dropping hot, that's odd. Alright. That door's open. Yeah, just waiting to see if anyone goes on the roof. It didn't look like they were going to.
Watch out!
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody who's going to poke their head out. Note to self, I got a 4x scope on my UMP. I don't see anybody. Go for a different window. Easy bot kill. Well, that sucks. I said easy bot kill, ended up not getting the kill. Jeez. Not much ammo in this building. Or I have to assume my teammates took them. Alright, well, I'll grab this and just put this on for now. Hopefully this guy has ammo for me. Swap this out for the AK. I see him. Knocked. I'm gonna push. He may not be alone, but I don't care. I have to assume he's not alone. Oh, looks like he is. He bought me some goodies. Alright. Let's swap out the grips. Somebody showed up to the party. It's me. Where is he? There's my answer. I couldn't find it because he was above us. GG. I hit him point blank with the shotgun, but apparently it wasn't center mass and wasn't a good enough shot. GG. Let's spectate my teammates. Hey, Cool Deep. So, pretty straightforward. The AK is a better close quarters weapon than a Vector. It has a faster time to kill. The AK-47, well, first of all, assault rifles, generally speaking, this is general, they hit harder than SMGs, with the exception of the UMP, which has higher damage than an M416. But that said, the AK-47 has the highest base damage of any assault rifle. And sorry, I was watching the game. It has the highest. It has the highest base damage of any assault rifle, and that's why I like to use it for close quarters combat. And I like the DP28 for long range. It's got a bipod on it. You can drop down for like nice accurate sprays at long distance. That's why. I mean, I see your logic with using the M1014 for long range, but personally I like the DP28 for long range. And also, and here's my personal reason, I paid a lot of money for the skin on the DP28, and I want to use it as much as possible. That's an honest answer too. And the AK, I spent a lot of money on the AK skin too. So if I spend a lot of money on skins, I'm going to use the guns. But I really like the 7.62 guns. And the reason I use the AK DP combination is I learned that from Mortal. That's the Mortal combination. Mortal uses the AK-47 and the DP-28. And yeah, I learned that from Mortal. It must be nice to be so good that you have a gun combination loadout named after you. There's actually another combination called the Dirty Mortal. It's the DP-28, but instead of using the AK-47, you use the M762, the barrel. That's a nice combination also. But again, I like the AK more than the barrel because the AK has a lot more stopping power. Well, not a lot more. It's got like 48 base damage as opposed to 43 or something like that. But that's my personal preference. I like using the Mortal DP28 AK combo. And if it's good enough for Mortal, it's good enough for me. Plus, I get to show off my fancy skins. Yeah, the cool thing about the AK is the first couple of shots, like the first 4 to 5 bullets go pretty much where you want it to go. But after the 5th bullet in the spray, the random number generation, RNG kicks in and it's, you know, the horizontal recoil goes all over the place. You can predict the vertical recoil and control it with either gyro by tilting your phone down or by dragging your finger down the screen. But it's the horizontal recoil that gets hard to control after the 4th or 5th bullet. But if you're tap firing like a DMR, then it doesn't really matter. You're accurate no matter what if you're tap firing it. The only downside to using a 7.62 as a DMR is the bullet velocity is not as good as if you're using a 5.56. Which means you're going to have to lead your target a little bit more with an AK or any 7.62 bullet as opposed to a 5.56 bullet. Like an M416, the bullet travels at almost 1,000 meters a second. You don't really have to lead your target at all. Your bullets go pretty much exactly where you want them to go. If an enemy's going horizontal or left or right across the screen, you have to lead it a little bit with a 5.56 bullet, like from a M416. But if you're using a 7.62 bullet, you pretty much have to lead your target a little bit because the bullets don't travel quite as fast as from a 7.62 as they do from a 5.56. All right, well, I don't know if you saw that player running across the screen. He doesn't really have the loadout to shoot that far. Looks like an AK on his shoulder. Yeah, looks like an AK on his shoulder. And he's holding the squad wiper. Hey, Cool Deep. So I have a lot of in-game friends. I made a lot of friends in PUBG Mobile over the 3 years I've been playing. Sometimes we play together, but mostly my friends in real life, they have other hobbies, and they don't play mobile games or anything like that. But that's okay. My friends in real life, we're into martial arts. We do like boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, things like that. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it's made it a lot more challenging to do those activities because you have to be careful and safe. But I have friends that I've made way back in like season 5 and 6. When I cared about rank, I played with these guys all the time. In-game friends, and they're still my in-game friends to this day. Huh. That pan saved his butt, literally. Behind you. Behind you. There you go. Nice. Good job. Nice try. Well, I was crowned when I started out this stream. GG. 666 damage. The number of the beast. That was a fun game. Hey, what's up, Royals? Welcome to the squad. Hey, Mr. Gunny, thank you very much for watching the stream. I appreciate you. I see you, buddy. Thank you. And Mr. Gunny, that's a great name. Hey, Secret. No, I think YouTube is by far better. Well, I like what Trovo's doing as far as his Trovo 500 program, meaning if you're one of their top 500 creators, then you're guaranteed a certain amount of money. I think that's great. But as far as discoverability, nothing beats YouTube. I mean,
Let's
YouTube
go!
is so good with this discoverability.
It is showtime.
That people on Twitch, for example, use YouTube videos to boost their discoverability on Twitch and Trovo. I will see you in a couple of minutes, Cool Deep. Thank you very much for being part of my community. I appreciate you. Alright, let's see if I can land us on this roof.
Watch out.
And I apologize in advance to people if I don't see your chats right away. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch, Trovo, YouTube, and Facebook, and I am not able to see and read all the chats at the same time, especially when I'm in the middle of the game. So I apologize if I miss anyone's chats. Secret, I'm sorry, man. Come on, peek. You know you want to. You know you want to peek.
Marked a location.
Couldn't get the knock. Iron sight's pretty tough. I'm not gonna hold that angle. That's pretty stupid of me to hold that angle. Alright, I have exactly 30 bullets in my gun. Yeah, he obviously knows I'm here. Alright. I'm gonna see if there's any goodies on the bottom floor. Okay. Hear footsteps, don't see him. Fraud, yeah, I see him. Got him. Damn it! Ah! I should have let that guy run completely past me. Thanks, Farmanda, for getting the revenge for me. It's up to you, King Forest. Up to you. Hey, Cool Deep, my teammates are not muted. I have the team chat open. They're just not talking. Keep in mind, a lot of people in PUBG Mobile are from completely different regions. You can have 4 people from 4 different countries on the same team, and not everybody speaks the same language. King Forest is very, very, very patient. That was weird. That was a weird desync ping issue. All right. Sent the invite. Come on, buddy. All right. Well, it looks like he's not accept the invite. I want to play arcade mode because I don't want to wait around after I die quickly from hot dropping to start a new game, and B, it's all the fun of hot dropping without having to drive around looking for people. All right. Oh, this is interesting. Arcade mode over military base. All weapons.
My brother, where are you from? Nampo. Where are you from?
Me, I'm from North America. I'm from America.
America. I am from India.
I'm going to try to land on these apartment buildings here.
Marked a location.
Oh, there's a squad on this one.
Hey, yo, number one, do you want to friend me after this? Want to friend me after this?
Yeah.
Number one, you there? Bet.
Oh, very good. That.
Kill me.
I'm really sorry.
It's all good.
I'm really sorry.
All right, I'm exiting. All right, I'm going to go solo versus squad arc. Mr. Gunny, how are you doing today? How is your day going for you so far? I'm back. I didn't realize I was still checked off or something. I'm gonna go solo. Hey, Cool Deep. So, pretty straightforward. I am in my 40s, so I am definitely older than the average PUBG mobile player. As a result, my friends are my age, and none of them play mobile games. They're, most of them have like family, kids, they, careers, whatever. They don't have the ability to, play mobile games for like hours at a time like I do because, we're older, and it is what it is. So the friends that I have that play mobile games are the friends that I actually have met in game, and where are we going? Yeah. So the friends that I have that I play mobile games with are the friends that I actually have met in game. And one benefit of being a little bit older is you learn to be yourself, because when you get to my age, you learn that life is way too short to try to please or make anything other than what makes you happy. Anything that gives you bliss. You can't live to make anyone else happy. You can't live to make anyone else oh jeez, this is going to be interesting. Gun. Hold that thought. Yeah, that was interesting. Let's run that back. Yeah, so when you get to a certain age in life, you learn to appreciate the fact that life is way too short to try to live to make anyone else happy. I play PUBG Mobile and I stream it for me. If other people want to watch or join the community or watch or have fun with me, then fine. If not, then that's fine too. No harm, no foul. I'm not angry with anyone either way. And it's because of the fact that I'm past the stage in life where I care about what anybody thinks, or that I care about trying to cater to anyone else or try to make anyone else happy or anything else. And that's something that you'll learn to appreciate as you get older in life. The life is just really too short to live for anyone else but yourself, and you got to chase your own bliss, because time goes by like that. And also, the second point is, as you move through life, you tend to attract people who share the same values and have the same likes and dislikes that you do. Just like anything in life, that's how you attract the people who are your friends right now, because you have the same likes, dislikes, same values. Same thing with streaming. I will naturally attract people who gravitate towards the same interests in life that I have. What is up with that guy zooming across the screen like that? I love that. That's fun. Yeah, so just like anything in life, you track people who are your friends because you have the same worldviews. The same worldview, the same values, the same likes, same dislikes, and everything. And it's the same thing with streaming. I'll naturally attract people who have in common with me my same worldview, my same likes, same dislikes, whatever. And people who don't vibe with me, they're not gonna watch my streams. They're not gonna subscribe or follow me if they don't vibe with me, and that's okay. You know, I'm not for everyone. You can't be for everyone because if you try to be for everyone, you end up being for no one. Um, and that's to say that you can't try to please everybody because if you try to please everybody and be the great thing for everybody, you end up being nothing for anyone. So yeah, that's my philosophy. But yeah, that's to say that I stream because I'm having fun with it. It's a good hobby. If anyone else decides that they want to watch it, I love them for it, and they are welcome to join the stream, join the ride. But if I'm not for everybody, if I'm not pistols only, okay? If I'm not anyone's cup of tea, I'm certainly not going to chase after them or change who I am to make anyone else happy. I'm in my 40s. I just frankly don't give a damn what anyone else thinks. Honestly, truth be told, I really didn't care what anyone thought of me when I was in my 20s or 30s either. And that's what makes me happy. Life is way too short. I'm tempted to pick up the Scorpion because it's like an SMG. Matter of fact, I will. I will use the Scorpion. It's kind of cheating. Got him. No, he's not in the building, so I don't have to worry about that. Thought there was somebody coming up these stairs here. What I really want... Oh, I forgot I'm playing solo versus squad. What I really hope is to get some good content. So I'm gonna YOLO. Whoa. Didn't even know that guy was there. Probably not the best place to heal up. I should be doing something. Whatevs. Let's take some drugs. And by that I mean the adrenaline shot. Got the knock. Let's see if this buddies can revive him. I don't know how they can't see me. Well, I'm gatekeeping them. Kobe. Yeah, that wasn't nearly. What the hell? Didn't even know that guy was there. That's gonna be on my tombstone. It's going to be in my tombstone. I didn't even know that guy was there. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something clever. I'm going to third person peek while getting heal off. Alright, so that guy was probably picked up because I didn't see him on the kill feed. His death on the kill feed. He's probably revived. Still a couple of guys there. Zone's coming, so I can pick them off when they try to come towards me to the zone. These bullets go fast. I had to really lead my shots. 79 bullets left. Not good. Alright, 5 kills, 2 other players left alive. Let's hope they're not on the same squad, so I can pick them off one at a time a little bit easier. It's foggy, grassy, they're going to be sneaking. There's one right there. I'm not in zone, so, and there's the other one. Bust to reload. There's one by this tree, so I'm a little hesitant. I know you're here, dude. I'm not going to assume that he's inside that building. Alright, I'm going to boost up because I'm going to have to run into zone in 25 seconds. Alright, they're probably fighting each other so I can rotate. No snakes? Oh my god, imagine that. Yeah, they're a squad. They're playing together. Alright. They gotta know there's just one of me. Yet they're playing conservatively. I'm going to close my loot window so it doesn't get in my screen. So one of them's down, one of them's up. Alright, so this is going to be a snaky final circle. This is going to suck. Oh god, this is going to suck. I hate snakes. Thought I saw somebody there, but I was wrong. Damn, reload. Alright, where's your teammate? Dude! Not like this. Not like this. Ah! Darn it! Killed by the zone. Ah! GG. That was fun. That was a good game. 865 damage. Ah. I guarantee that last guy was snaking in the field, and he probably would have popped up and got me anyway. But I'd much rather have lost out to being killed by another player than being killed by the zone. I screwed up. My mistake was I tried to get a heal off while the zone was on my butt, and I ended up paying with my life, or paying for that with my life. But yeah, that was fun though, really really fun. Thanks for the GG, cool deep. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I know the trick where you lower the brightness to see in foggy weather. Um, I'll be right back. I'm gonna refresh my ice in my drink. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. All right, I am back. I have ice for my beverage. Thanks for being patient with me. It is, let's see. Huh. Yeah, my friends are matched up. Let's run this back with another solo versus squad arcade match. Hey, Cool Deep saying that's pretty interesting. So, you studied something that is very, very, very practical. I studied something that is not practical. I studied art. Which explains why I'm playing video games right now as opposed to doing something that, that's rated to my degree. So Bachelor of Science is always something practical and useful. And even if you don't actually end up using your degree in a practical sense, you'll always be able to find employment. A little statistic, the average adult changes not just jobs, but entire careers 4 times over the course of their life. So gee whiz. Thank you. It's funny, I just watched the movie Interstellar. And it's the Christopher Nolan movie about crop shortages and man going into space to find another Earth. Hold on. Whoa. I got 6 bullets. I think that's enough. No, I can't see you. Yeah, that was tough. GG. That was fun. I love solo versus squad arcade mode. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, have you ever seen the movie Interstellar? It starts off in the future where Earth is pretty much dried up, and the only crops that survive right now, the only crops that are left are corn. And Matthew McConaughey's character is the astronaut. Basically, he's an engineer, a scientist by trade, and he goes to the high school basically to talk to the teacher because his daughter got into trouble for fighting or whatever. And the bottom line is the teacher's like, listen, we don't need more scientists to go to space. We need more scientists to help us grow more crops to feed the Earth. And Matthew McConaughey's character wasn't having it. He ends up going into space to find a different planet for us anyway. Or, a better way to, while his kids stay on Earth or whatever. And it's just pretty interesting. All right. Apartments, let's go. All right, one guy with me. All right, I'm gonna go for these single stacks first. Okay, nice. Remember what you've seen here, folks. This is the first game I played in 2 weeks where I've actually landed in a building and there were guns in the very first building. That just doesn't happen. Where are you? There you are. Woo, that was close. I've got no heals at all. Not today, homie. No heals, but that's okay. Heals, 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 heals. Dear Lord. So I so I have the good luck of finding weapons, but heals not so much. Apparently none of the guys I knocked have died. So their squad mates have probably picked them up. That's okay. Alright, here they come. That's one death. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, looks like they're not having it. It's okay. Alright, I'm going to go to them. Since they don't want to come up to me, I'll go to them. Somebody here. So sorry. All right, let's keep the shotgun because you never know in CQC that might come in handy. Vector's tempting, but I'm going to keep the shotgun. Wait, did I have an M416 in my hand and drop it for yeah, I did. The scar's not bad, but you know, whatever. I might as well loot these guys. It's out of zone, so there should be fewer people here. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Let's loot this guy. Do a little jiggle action since I am... Ah! Snake! 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 It is not a live stream until you get killed by a snake. Oh well. Second place is first place loser. Oh man. All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna end this stream right here. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you did watching, and I'll be back tomorrow, 2100 or 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in Los Angeles, so 9 p.m. PST. I will be back, and I will see you guys with another video of Rate My PUBG Mobile gameplay. Thanks a lot. Peace.